Guys, my name is Rick Flo. I'm 1/3 of hip hop collective Jungle Brown, and I want to offer some songwriting tips, just free, quick fire, to help young aspiring writers. And these are tips that have literally helped me in quarantine. So I just want to spit them to you. And yeah, if you've got any questions after, let me know. If you want me to do more videos like this, then cool. I'm not really a YouTuber like that, but if I can offer value, then I will. So, number one, I would say do exercise. Like, I don't always do exercise before I write, but like what I find quite profound for me in particular when it comes to running, like I get the maddest ideas when I'm doing like 5 to 10K of running. It's like meditation to me. Like there's a Jungle Brown, we've got a EP called Take One. It's free, you can get it on Bandcamp. And there's a song called What's On Your Mind, and the way them lyrics came about, it was literally so random, but the creativity of it is like insane.
Force be alien, radioactive like uranium. Running rings round Saturn, the mind's a lethal weapon, harder than titanium. Fascinated by the ancient Egyptians, a quantum leap into that time frame and get glimpse of their wisdom. Mind blowing, now I'm spitting hieroglyphics, caving my code and musical linguistics. It's wicked, a time capsule for my spirit. History in a sound wave, I hope I can give you the feeling. The Bobby digital dealing, the super villain, illmatic, star film static, eclectic influences in my palette. Inspiration for the magic, carving my own canvas, the landscape, typographic language. Life designer, carving my dreams from less than a fiver. All I need is a pen and a pad to get me higher. The art I worship, fly like a pilot, vibing. Hey, I know you like it, yeah. What's on your mind?
I don't even know if I can compare to it again. I mean, I can, but you know, just the way it came about was just insane. I think I was listening to Nas and Pete Rock when I was running. I was just fascinated by the beats, and then like just Nas, the way he puts words together. So obviously that could have been a catalyst. So definitely listen to music. If you don't love running, I'm sorry, maybe walking can work for you, because you know there's research out there. I think just putting your ideas in motion, just putting yourself in motion and moving, keep it moving. Another track from Jungle Brown. I think that can help with, you know, brain stimulation. And I don't know if it's just getting the blood flowing and just like it's making synaptic reactions happen around the brain a lot faster. I'm not here to be the scientist. I'm just telling you that for me, like the amount of ideas, quotes, and just like literally ideas I get from running is insane. And I've got to be honest, I don't do it on a regular. I should do it on a regular. Like if I was training for a marathon, I would do it every other day. But I'm very kind of sporadic. But right now, especially in the past week, because I've been getting a little bit low in my creative ideas, running has become more regular again. So that's the first one. For me personally, running, but yeah, for you, any sort of exercise. But I prefer to move. So the second one is kind of inspired by Gary Vee to a certain extent, is just documenting how you feel in the present. So I recently wrote a bar and it started off with how's your day been? Same old regime. I'll put it next to this video instead. How's your day been? Same old regime. Self-isolated, but I'm still maintaining. Writing on occasions, struggling with patience. I'd rather be locked down on the beach somewhere in Asia. Instead I'm in bed, not knowing what day it is on the gram. Being unproductive, but it is what it is. Put it in the lyrics, unproductive becomes timeless rhymes, reflecting times of the crisis. Exercising, I run a bit, did 6K round the park. That's meditation when I'm motivated. Routine, but I get back into the routine. Roots maneuver, run, come save me. Actually, I've been listening to things fall apart on my quest. Love and black thought got me inspired with the art, so I watched the YouTube. Success leaves clues. Stream of thought, volume 2. Free thinking, just illustrating how the day's been spent, rather than putting pressure on myself. Trying to make an album, then go through slumps like fuck the outcome. Take each day as it comes. The reason why I feel that's important is because I think sometimes when we compare ourselves to Nas or other rappers or our past self, we're not present, and we can sort of put pressure on ourselves because we're trying to compare to something in the past or another artist. And especially for me, when I've been kind of getting writer's block lately, I literally just said to myself, like, how's your day been? And then I just documented how I felt about the day, the good, the bad, the ugly. Hasn't really been any ugly. Well, there's been a few situations, but fuck it. But on the most part, it's just been, just documenting my day. And I think it's kind of inspired by Gary Vee because, as I said, like, I think us as artists, we can be perfectionists and put pressure on ourselves when, like, really just, if you stay present, there's so many ideas because you're living it, you know what I mean? So I hope I explained that well, but essentially just document your day, document your week, document your month. Just try and remain present with the ideas, and then you haven't got to think about lyrical miracle and stuff like that. It can actually feel authentic, and I guess there's a song from Jungle Brown as well called Day to Day, which is pretty much a documentation of how I was listening to music at the time. Bill Withers, Subtract and Farside, R.I.P. Bill Withers, like, he was a big inspiration to me in regards to my latest EP that's out at the moment. Anyway, third tip, let me just check my notes. Write a verse to your, all right, cool. So this is something I was doing last night. So basically write a verse to your favorite song. So imagine, like, for me last night, I love Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt album, classic. And the first track, Can't Knock the Hustle, I think that instrumental is just insane. And just the way, like, Jay-Z flows is like, it's insane. So I pretty much just wrote a fourth verse, or better yet, I kind of took inspiration from his cadence and the way he was flowing over the beat, and I just wrote my own rendition. And I remember back in the day when I used to think about doing ideas like this, I used to feel, once again, the pressure of, oh no, I can't rap on a Nas beat or a Jay-Z beat because I'm never going to sound as good as them. But it's not about that. It's about installing your personality and what's Can't Knock the Hustle to you. Hey, who knows about this one? Whew. Trust me, I'm in this wave right now. Check. Hey, I'm making short-term goals, easing souls with flows on that Illadelph high. You can't knock the hustle. As I funnel these death jams like Russell, Rick the Ruler, Ruben cruising phenomenal. Flintstone cold when a Bonnie rubble. Crash the Bandicoot as I work the puzzle. Tunnel vision, not kerfuffle. Cannon focus, Gordon Parks when I'm shooting opponents. Blur them in a moment. Fuck these donors, I be chosen. Talented, no need to stand still with these mannequins. I keep it moving, cruising with these bars. I'm handling ambition as a rider. From the mongoose BMX to the private pilot, tandem diving. Tracking Himalayas, I'm not lying, living to most, swimming in flows, looking at whale sharks, nose to nose, the life I chose, on this Wayne Wonder in Wayne's World, no letting go, wake me up when I get home, flow. Woo. More than ever, especially as I've been kind of lacking, kind of like beats that I've been getting sent, they've been good on the most part, but I just haven't, they haven't really sparked me to go down a particular direction. So I feel if sometimes you feel like your ideas are not really going anywhere, it's great writing to music that you're inspired by, because it gives you not only inspiration to boost you to that energy of when you originally heard the song, but also just focus you on that subject and knowing what that song means to you if you were to write it. So I hope that's been short and sweet. That's 3 songwriting tips that I hope helps young songwriters out there. Because I didn't see any videos talking about exercise and kind of relating to like Gary Vee or, you know, just remaining present and being inspired by your favorite songs. To be honest, I haven't looked at loads of videos in regards to it, but anyway, I hope that's helped. If you want more videos like this, then let me know. I'm not looking to be a mad YouTuber, but I'm looking to offer value in any way that I can, whether it's about my personal story, being in foster care, if any of you have been fostered or adopted or want any kind of insight into how I look at that and creativity and just handling situations, you could say. But yeah, overall, I hope this video helps. Stay creative, regardless of this quarantine, and see you on the other side. Blessed.